I can't breathe. Help me, please.
Hang on.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Help me, please.
Here, strap me.
Get the straps on.
Miguel.
I can't breathe.
Don't you even think about it, man.
I just want to breathe.
Yeah.
These are the moments when cops recorded their own crime, starting with the case of 5 officers who were caught on camera torturing a suspect inside a jail. On the night of October 16th, 2016, a suspected drunk driver named Charles Wade was arrested in Dayton, Ohio, and taken to the Montgomery County Jail for booking. As Wade arrived at the jail, an officer began recording the incident with a handheld camera on top of the jail's surveillance system. From the very beginning, Wade was calm and cooperative. He did everything the officers told him to do, but that didn't seem to matter. It looked like those officers had already made up their minds to abuse Wade no matter what, and they were preparing a nightmare for him right from the start.
Not unless you deserve it. Let's come on out.
Okay, can I come out? Here?
Yeah, come on out.
That's everyone.
Corey, let's get him in there.
Good. Seatbelt up. Anything you want to talk to? Huh? Not gonna talk to me now?
No, sir. There's nothing in my life.
They took Wade into the receiving room to search him, and that's when things slowly started to take a dark turn. It felt like the officers were just waiting for any excuse, any small move Wade made so they could use force and mess with him. But the thing is, Wade was being calm and respectful the whole time. Unfortunately, as time passed, he started to get frustrated. At one point, he banged his head lightly against a padded wall, something that looked more like confusion or frustration than anything else. He wasn't being aggressive, and he definitely wasn't a threat to anyone in that room. Despite his nonviolent behavior, at this point, those officers finally got what they were waiting for: a reason to torture Wade and entertain themselves for the night. Without any justification or threat, the officers pinned Wade to the ground and ordered others to bring in the 7-point restraint chair to start their evil plan.
We're in a chair. Do me a favor, just put a knee on his upper back, the middle back there. Keep an eye on him. You don't have to put too much weight on him. Watch the feet later.
You are on camera. If you hurt me, you will be another one.
Nobody wants to hurt you.
I'm not resisting. I'm not doing anything.
When you guys are ready, let's.
I'm not doing anything to fight you guys. If you cause any pain, my lawyer will know about it.
Okay. All right, we're going into restraint here. Let's go ahead and get him up. Let's get him in the chair.
My hands are. I'm not resisting.
All right, roll over.
How do I not resist?
Roll over.
I don't resist. Not resisting.
Stand up. Listen. All right, come on out.
Sit down.
Yes, Sergeant. If you put my hands behind my back, that's causing discomfort, which is cruel and unusual punishment. It's cruel and unusual punishment for you to strap my hands behind my back in a position where I can't move.
They'll be released and put in the arms of the chair here in just a second.
Well, we'll see about that, won't we, sir? Look what you do to us niggers, huh?
Those officers basically created their own torture cell inside the jail. And if you listen closely, you can actually hear other people screaming from nearby rooms. No one really knows how many people they were abusing in there. And this wasn't just some isolated incident. What I'm about to tell you next about this jail and the officers' cruelty will seriously blow your mind, especially what they did to a female inmate later. As for Wade, The officers secured him in a restraint chair, locking down his arms, legs, and torso, completely immobilizing him. This kind of chair is usually used for inmates who are actively violent or dangerously out of control. But Wade had already been subdued. Still, 5 officers, including Sergeant John Eversole, were involved in strapping him down like he was some sort of threat.
Guys, be careful with those arms.
You have to make it. What the f*** are you doing in my hands?
Got it.
Get the f*** off me!
That's enough! Stop resisting! That's enough! Stop resisting! Stay in your position right there.
You good?
Watch the hand, watch the hand. Grab his hand.
Got this side.
Watch that arm.
Got him. You got it.
Can't breathe! Can't breathe! Can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! Help me, please!
Hang on.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! Help me, please!
Here, strap me.
I can't breathe! Help me, please!
Get the shoulder straps on.
Miguel.
I can't breathe!
Don't you even think about it, man.
I just want to breathe!
Yeah, do not even.
Shoulder straps on, thank you.
Bad move. Here, let me get this side. Watch your arms, Sarge.
Feet in. Make sure we're cinched in. Double check everything, guys. Get him in the room.
Hang on.
I just want to breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! Help me, please!
Wade begged for help as they were placing him into a cell. Sergeant Eversole walked up and fired 2 close-range blasts of pepper spray directly into his face. The canister was held about 1 inch from Wade's eyes and nose, a distance that maximizes the chemical exposure and increases the risk of serious injury. As the spray hit him, Wade started coughing violently and screaming. But the assault didn't end there. Instead of decontaminating Wade, jail staff left him strapped in that restraint chair for a long time and just watched him cry in pain. During all that time, he got no medical help. Wade said that long exposure left him with lasting issues, including serious damage to his eyes from the chemical burns. After everything, Wade filed a federal civil rights lawsuit, accusing the jail of excessive force and cruel and unusual punishment. A federal judge ruled that spraying a fully restrained inmate like that was unconstitutional. The judge also pointed out this wasn't just a one-time thing. He brought up Amber Swink, another inmate who went through nearly the same abuse while strapped down in that same jail. Amber was pepper sprayed directly in the face by Sergeant Judith Seeley, even though she wasn't fighting or posing any threat. Surveillance cameras caught it all, and later the video went public. But even with clear video proof of abuse and excessive force, no criminal charges were filed against Sergeant Seeley. She wasn't fired. Instead, she got promoted to captain in the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. In 2018, she finally pleaded guilty, but only to a 4th-degree misdemeanor for disorderly conduct. She got probation, a small fine, and a suspended 30-day jail sentence. Amber Swink sued and settled in September 2017 for $375,000. In Wade's case, he settled his civil lawsuit for $115,000. No other officers were punished. Next up, you'll see another shocking case. This time, an officer was caught on his own body cam abusing a female without any clear reason at all.
You finished?
On January 6th, 2015, what should have been a routine stop between a Las Vegas Metro cop and a civilian quickly turned into something disturbing. Officer Richard Scavone had pulled over Amanda Ortiz, supposedly for loitering with the intent of prostitution. Normally in cases like this, it's just a warning or maybe a citation, but Scavone didn't stick to that. He took a horrible step.
Come on over, man. Hey!
What?
Come over here! Get on. Put your hand behind your back.
So what do you?
I got the taser out. Put your hand behind your back. Put your palms together.
How am I supposed to put my palms together if you got my hands?
That's it.
All right.
That's it. I'm gonna dump you on the floor in a minute. Hell, you think you're talking to?
Ortiz wasn't combative or resisting. She was doing everything the officer asked. But as the situation went on, Officer Scavone's behavior escalated quickly.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Talking to me? Straighten your feet.
My feet are straight. Why do you have your hands on my f***ing neck? Get the f*** off of me! You doing all I don't give a f***. So what? Take me up to take me to f***ing jail. You doing all this extra shit for what? That?
Get on your stomach. On your stomach. Had enough? You finished?
Get my back off the ground!
You finished?
This was very disturbing and disgusting to do to someone who was clearly complying with the officer. Without any visible justification, Officer Scavone pushed her to the ground, grabbed her by the neck, and abused her. Ortiz wasn't a threat to him at all, and there was no reason to use that kind of force on her. And forget use of force. There wasn't even clear evidence that the officer had legal grounds to arrest Ortiz in the first place. She was just standing there. After pinning her to the ground a few times, they took her over to the patrol car, and that's when Officer Scavone started taking even more disturbing steps.
What else you want to do, tough guy?
Go ahead and take me to jail. That's all I want you to do.
You got it. What do you got here?
That's fine. Don't touch my butt. Man, what the f***?
Ever pull away from me.
Everything is being recorded. You're abusing me for no fucking reason. And you know that. I'm not doing shit.
Ever pull away from me. Understand me?
The fuck?
out.
Get off of me!
Take it out.
Don't touch my butt. What the fuck?
What else you got?
Get off of me!
What else you got?
Get off of my teeth! Get in my shit! What the fuck?
Reach for anything while I'm talking to you.
Get off of me!
You finished? In the car. In the car.
Oh my God!
You're gonna what? What are you gonna do?
What do you do?
In the car.
This was a clear case of excessive force and abuse of power. Once the video of the violent arrest got out, it sparked outrage across the country. It became one of several high-profile police misconduct cases in the 2010s that fueled calls for more body cam accountability. The Las Vegas Metro Police launched an internal investigation, and within a few months, Scavone was fired. He was charged with 1 count of deprivation of rights under color of law, a serious federal offense used when someone in authority knowingly violates a person's constitutional rights. In 2017, Scavone pleaded guilty. He was sentenced to 12 months and 1 day in federal prison, followed by a year of supervised release, 300 hours of community service, and a $20,000 fine. Ortiz also filed a federal civil rights lawsuit. That same year, the city of Las Vegas agreed to settle, and she was awarded $200,000 in damages. Next, you'll see how an officer was repeatedly caught on body cam abusing his power and doing some downright disturbing things to a suspect.
Lay on your stomach, now. Mom, I'm laying on your stomach. Nah, I ain't doing shit, bro. Lay on your stomach.
On September 4th, 2018, Officer John Petcatch of the Cleveland Division of Police responded to a call about a domestic violence incident. When Petcatch arrived at the scene, he started searching the area for the suspect involved in the dispute, but at first he couldn't find anyone. As he kept looking, a neighbor stepped in and gave him crucial information about where the suspect was hiding, and that changed the entire encounter.
Where's this guy listening in? Let's hop out at 69 and put me by you.
I need cars at 69 and up. Smell's supposed to be in a garbage can here, a yellow house. I'm in the back. fucking move. Get out. Lay down on the ground. Hey, get off my hair. Lay down on the ground. You get shot on my hair. Lay down on the ground.
No clothing, threats, no shirt.
Lay down on me. Flip over.
Why are you looking for me?
Flip over.
Why are you looking for me?
I got this man at gunpoint.
Why are you looking for me?
69th and Huff. Shut up. You move. You move. You move.
Officer Petkich resorted to extreme and unnecessary force. He yanked the suspect out of a trash can by his hair, even though the man wasn't resisting or making any threatening moves. Petkich didn't stop there. At one point, he even stepped on the man's throat. The suspect only began resisting later, but from the start, he had been passive. Backup officers eventually arrived and took the man into custody without any trouble. But once they got him to the police cruiser, Petkich slammed the suspect's head aggressively into the back of the car. The body cam footage was later made public and sparked outrage. And this wasn't a one-time thing. On July 24th, 2019, Petkich was again caught on body cam involved in another serious misconduct incident.
All right, Robert, stand up.
Now what?
Stand up for me.
What?
Well, we're going to tell you what's going on.
Okay, tell me. I need a cigarette.
Get lost or you're going to go with us.
Where am I
Get
going?
lost or you're going to come with us.
Where am I going? Where am I going?
Get lost. Hey, go back to 2100.
Okay. Yes.
All right. Okay, go back to 2100. Okay.
As Officer Petkich was arresting a homeless man who was sitting at the curb in a public area, a person later identified as Maurice Lewis started taunting officers. The man was not armed, not acting aggressively, and was standing at a distance during the arrest. While his words may have been antagonistic, there were no physical threats. But Petkich responded way too aggressively to this simple situation.
Go. You back? Get close to me. I'm going to tase you. Get the hell out of here. Now. Go. Go. Go.
Don't touch me.
Go. You take one more step close to me, I'm going to tase you.
Yeah, you trying to
understand
set me up, bitch?
Get down on the ground now. Down on the ground. Too far. Send me another car. Lay on your stomach, now.
Mom,
Lay on your stomach.
man, I ain't doing shit, bro.
Lay on your stomach.
Man, bro, what is y'all doing
Lay
to
on
me?
your stomach.
Bro, I can lay on my stomach. You ain't running me, bitch.
And 22 to Green Square.
Officer Petkich deployed the taser near the man's heart without any warning, and that could have been extremely dangerous. Even though a taser is considered non-lethal, firing it directly into the chest goes against safety guidelines. On average, 50 to 60 people die each year in the US from incidents like that. Lewis was then arrested and taken to jail. In his report, Petkich called Lewis aggressive, but the body cam showed that wasn't true. After these two cases, Petkich ended up facing serious disciplinary action. He was fired from the police department in 2021. But despite everything, Petkich was never arrested or criminally charged for using excessive force. Next up, you will see how 3 cops recorded themselves on their own body cam doing some bad stuff. On July 8th, 2022, a simple routine court-ordered eviction in Smith County, Texas, took a disturbing turn when officers ended up recording their own crime on body cam. 3 officers from the Smith County precinct, 1 constable's office showed up to serve an eviction notice, but instead of just doing their job, they were caught on camera stealing from the very home they were sent to clear out. What they didn't realize was that their own body-worn cameras would expose everything they were about to do next.
Hold on. Hold on, don't come down here. Put it.
No, you just bring it out. This one right here.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Chief Deputy LaQuenda Banks tried to cover her tracks, adjusting her body cam, fixing her jacket, and acting like nothing was wrong. She was clearly getting ready to steal, but what she didn't realize was that her body cam never actually turned off. Constable Curtis Traylor Harris, who appeared to be leading the whole thing, managed to deactivate his camera before taking anything. Another officer, Sergeant Derek Holman, was also involved and joined right in. Once everything was set, Banks couldn't hold back. After spotting some valuables inside the home, she started grabbing whatever caught her eye.
Is she?
Put them in my shirt. Hold on. Hey, Gamble. Hold on.
Oh, we got some cocaine.
Oh.
Yeah, everything here. So.
This can go in here. We set that box right. We set that on that dresser.
What's this?
A box. Hold on. Give me a second. You got this bong. Hold on.
They took whatever they found valuable and left the scene. The theft wasn't reported right away, but after reviewing the body cam footage, officials caught what really happened. All three officers faced legal consequences. Constable Curtis Traylor Harris was convicted of theft by a public servant. In December 2022, he was sentenced to 5 years of probation, fined $10,000, and later resigned. Chief Deputy LaQuenda Banks, whose body cam captured most of the footage, took a plea deal in September 2023. She pleaded guilty to misdemeanor official oppression, got 18 months of probation, and had her felony theft charge dismissed. The third officer, Sergeant Derek Holman, was seen helping remove property but claimed he didn't know it was theft. A jury found him not guilty due to lack of evidence. None of the officers served jail time. If you found this video informative and want to see more like it, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to check out my latest videos by clicking either of these two right here.